Hello viewers, welcome to another episode of Wolf Reviews. I've been struggling with this review. I've actually tried to record it a couple of times now and I keep running into the same problem. I get about halfway through and then I start getting really pissed off and ranting. So I'm going to try one last time to do this without ranting. And then I'll probably make a video that's just a rant and post it on my other site. Anyways, today I'm talking about Ghostbusters. And no, I'm not talking about the original one. I'm talking about the remake written by Paul Feig. Or is it Fig? I never understood. I never knew how he pronounced his last name. We're going to call him Feig because it sounds more pretentious. Obviously, I don't like Feig. He ruined a great movie. Now, obviously I just gave away what I think. This movie is a big steaming pile of crap. Don't go see it. If you absolutely have to watch it, don't waste the money to see it in theaters. Watch it when it comes out on DVD and Redbox and Blu-ray. Trust me, it's a waste of your money. It's a waste of your time. This is SJW political correctness at its worst. And when I say at its worst, I mean there is nothing more pathetic when it comes to trying to be politically correct than this movie. And it goes beyond the movie because there's controversy outside of it now. I mean, heck, its box office draw alone speaks to how crappy the movie is. Now, part of the problem is they went after a movie that is beloved. Me personally, when I first heard they were making a new Ghostbusters, I heard the words Ghostbusters remake. That's all I heard for the first 2 months. They're remaking Ghostbusters. My reaction was, fuck no! No! Then I heard, oh, we're making it with an all-female cast. I'm like, why? But no. My no is mostly about making a remake. And here's the part that really pisses me off. Of the 6 living primary cast members, you had enough money in your budget to afford 5 of them. You were able to afford 5 original cast members for cameo roles, some significant enough to actually get real lineage, some throw off. But if you can afford the original actors, why don't you make a sequel? Because you know what, we would have had a lot less to say if you'd made a Ghostbusters sequel and actually integrated it into the existing story. Instead, you said, oh, fuck them, we're going to remake it. We're going to make a bunch of crappy jokes about the original, which weren't even that funny. And we're going to make it female correct. Oh, yay. I can't even begin to express how stupid that idea was, Fig. I mean, what level of stupidity made you think that was a good idea? I mean, at least you had the decency to kill Bill Murray's character, because quite frankly, if you do somehow get enough money to make a sequel, which if you do, I'm going to seriously question your sanity. You can't disgrace Bill Murray any more than you already have. Granted, at this point in his career, he pretty much will take whatever he can get to get a little extra cash. Sorry, Bill. You're a bit of a comedic sellout. But you're a funny sellout, so we still love you. And I'm not hating on the actresses. Melissa McCarthy, I love you. You very funny woman, although I preferred you back when you were on TV and Mike and Molly. Some of your recent movies, which ironically are all the ones you've done with Paul Feig, not that great. And considering he's directed and wrote, or at least co-wrote, Most of these movies, like Heat, Spy, Ghostbusters, it's not that surprising why they suck. But here's the thing. When you attack a movie that is a classic, you're gonna piss off the fan base. It'd be like if someone said, oh, we're gonna remake Star Wars. Guess what? The entire world would shit itself and go crazy. Even people who aren't Star Wars fans know you do not remake Star Wars. Now, Trek didn't get the best reception when they first pitched it, but then they actually made a damn good movie. Here's the thing. The odds of you making a good remake are very low. One of the key ingredients is to address the original movie in a fair context. Which is why sequels are always better than remakes. And you know how Star Trek got around it? They didn't make it a true remake. They made it an alternate timeline. Comic books have been doing this for years. You know why? Because it's a great way to restart a story. You address the original timeline and how you get to the new one. But you didn't even have to do that. You could have made a sequel, and no one would have had a problem with it. We honestly wouldn't have said half as much crappy shit as we did if you said, oh, we're going to make another Ghostbusters sequel. You know what you could have done? You could have made some of these new female Ghostbusters related to the original Ghostbusters. I mean, heck, you did that for one guy, although you don't actually say he was the Ghostbuster, because let's face it, you never admit that the Ghostbusters existed. You bait us with this obvious crap, and there aren't many funny jokes in your movie. You mostly go for that, oh, boom, in-your-face joke, and that kind of humor is sad, pathetic, and diatribe. It's not going to engage us, and most of the best jokes were in your trailer. Not to mention the obvious feminist rhetoric constantly through your movie, the man-hating alone in Chris Hemsworth characters, and the villain. I mean, you couldn't be more obvious about your man-hating in this. Because Chris Hemsworth is basically the SJW portrait of what a white cis male is. That's what they think of us, which pisses me off. Also, I hate the terminology cis. Just call it straight, please. But really, you're going to justify Chris Hemsworth character, and mind you, some of these crazy-ass feminists are going to justify it as like, oh, dumb eye candy. You don't like it? Guess what? We don't either. Well, here's the thing. He's not being played as dumb eye candy. Because even when we play dumb eye candy, we play it towards the stereotype. Because even you admit there's a dumb blonde stereotype. Hence the reason why you don't see a lot of these non-conformist stereotypes. You don't see a brilliant blonde all over the place. And mind you, most female active movies portray the same stereotypes. Look at Legally Blonde. That was not marketed at men, honey. It was marketed at you women. And guess what? You ate it up. It was a good movie. It sold. Even I have to admit, it was a well done movie. Personally, I think it's crap. I don't enjoy it, but a lot of people did. All in all, you went crazy, made a crappy movie, we bitched about it, and you're gonna villainize us for it, calling us woman haters, misogynistic woman haters, and you know what? Screw you. We're not. No matter what we're gonna say, you're gonna paint us in that light. But for those of you who are on the fence about seeing us, don't. Spare yourself the time, save yourself the money. If you must watch it on Redbox or on demand when it comes out on one of the specialty channels. Don't spend $12 to see it in a theater. You're going to regret it. And all in all, screw feminism. Third wave feminism is not a feminist movement. It's a misandry movement. For those of you who don't know what that means, it means man-hating. Well, I kept most of my ranting to myself. I tried. Good night. If you like what I have to say, like and subscribe below. Have a good one.